Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So we have a set of 6.5-inch 2A high-performance bookshelf speakers paired by PrimeCables, a brand in which I have never heard of before. However, I gotta tell you, they're pretty darn cool speakers. I picked up a set on Marketplace and thought, just for the easiest way to do this video, let's do it as a screenshot on the website, and you can go check it out at primecables.ca. Plus, they got all kinds of other products to sell as well. They come in white or black. But I also didn't want to play them for you guys on video because, yeah, I don't have any of my own stuff on CD yet that I can transfer over. I am not that I'm lazy, I just haven't had any time. Like a few other things, I'm still catching up on things. But anyways, I got these on Marketplace off of a guy who actually was in North Bay. And he had bought them just as a set of Passover speakers until his new tower speakers came in. And he wanted $60. And I thought, they kind of look a little cheap and cheesy to me. And they're, they kind of, they're about what I need anyways for my room. I don't need big, massive speakers. Been there, done that. But I needed something that would work with my NAD amplifier that I just got from Value Village. If you haven't seen it, go check that out on a couple of videos back. Really loving that NAD system, especially with these speakers. I had a set of Paradigm satellites on it, and they weren't bad, but no real bass, and just didn't quite have that sound. And I can't control the bass and treble on the NAD amp because, yeah, there is none. So I wanted something that would give the best, purest sound quality, and of course, a pair of really nice EPI or energy speakers, even a really nice set of Polka audios, whatever. I mean, you're talking a lot of money, right? So it's kind of like, I got to find something. And I was looking at, cheap speakers from those all-in-one stereos, found a few sets, $5 a set. Guy never answered. Found a set of RCAs like that, actually at a second-hand shop for $10, and I thought, all right, I'll get those. And but then I came across these after buying the other ones. Hadn't even hooked the other ones up yet. I thought, now these look nice and sleek. They're modern. They're real house speakers. They're not from an all-in-one stereo thing, right? And they do have Kevlar cones, which is really nice. Kevlar is, they make bulletproof, that set of the stuff. I actually had tires on a car once that were made out of Kevlar. And the stuff is really durable for the long haul. Like, it's going to last for, not forever, but it's going to feel like it because, yeah, they just have a hard time dying. But, so the material of the cone, the main woofer is made out of Kevlar. And they come in white or black, so you can get them either way. And for $71.99 Canadian, that's a pretty good deal. He was asking $60, and I thought, I'm not too sure about this. That sounds like some off-Chinese brand thing, and I'm not sure if they're going to cooperate with the NAD. So I threw it out there and said, hey, would you take 20? He says 30. I says, can you show me at least that they work? He says, absolutely. Now, they also have magnetic grills, which is kind of cool. It's like, all right, so none of that stuff to worry about. So you got the grill cloth that's magnetically held in place. That's kind of really cool. 1-year warranty on these as well. And they're within the specs of my NAD amp. Now, let's go a little bit into this first. 6.5-inch Kevlar woofer, variety of connectivity options. They have on the back, if I can get the picture to show, there we go. So you can use banana plugs, you can unscrew the positive negative caps and expose a hole in the middle of the thread so you can put a wire in there, clamp it down that way. You can use pin system. There's a variety of different ways you can cable connect these to your stereo equipment. Plus, you'll see on the back it has a little hanger so you could actually hang them on the wall. I've actually considered that idea of hanging them on my boards that have my guns on them, but that means I got to shift a lot of stuff inward, and I kind of thought, nah, I'm not taking that kind of trouble. So anyways, I do have them set up nice in the room. I'll show you that on another video at a later date. But man, do they ever sound awesome on that NAD amp. And I can't control the bass and treble on that NAD amp. It's a high fidelity, hi-fi purist sounding amp. And man, they just sound so nice. And the bass is nice, the treble is smooth. And it's like, now that's great. And so far, I've only ran a cassette through them. I haven't run a CD through them yet. And I have tried the radio out, so because I have the matching NAD tuner, and even the radio station sounds fantastic through these things. I am actually quite shocked. So are many people on the reviews on this website too that have put reviews on. Anyways, as you can see, they have them set up on, actually that's an Apple iMac computer, although they're not promoting the Apple symbol in there or anything. I don't blame them. But, you know, other ways of connectivity is here as well. You can click on this. It's a demo video. They also sell a little amp too. So this way, if you wanted to hook them to your computer system or your TV or whatever, they've got a little, I guess it's a 30 watt amp, you know, Class D amplifier. So the main specs here are 6.5 inch woofer, Kevlar woofer, of course. You've got a silk dome tweeter, which is 1/2 inch. Main tweeter is 1 per speaker, of course. Recommended most sound power is 40 watts. Nominal impedance is 6 ohms. So a lot of stereos can drop from 8 down to 6. Make sure yours can, because if you put 6 ohm speakers on and your amp's not designed to handle it, you can actually blow your amp. My NAD amp can go 2, 4, 6, or 8, so it's kind of like, this is kind of like the happy medium. So I had to switch my amp circuit over to the 8 ohm side, because on 4 ohm it does 2 and 4, but on 8 it does 6 and 8. And anyways, recommended amp power, minimum of a 5 watt to a maximum of a 40 watt amp. Okay, now that's 40 watts per channel. Weighs 5.5 kilogram. Now that I think is for the pair, because the pair together, they feel about that heavy. So, you know, each one is not almost 10 pounds. So, but anyways, magnetic grill cloth, of course, on there. 9 feet of wire is normally included, though I had to supply my own wire. He kept his wire, which is fine. But lots of really good reviews. Like, nobody's really barked too heavily. There's a couple here that are 4. Now, I don't like 5 out of 5. You know that, because nothing's perfect. But the way they are writing it up and saying it's 5, you know it's still about a 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5 kind of deal. And I'd easily put these at a 4.5 out of 5. For what they are, for the amount of money you're spending, the sound quality is definitely very surprising. You will be shocked at how good they actually are. But just remember to stick within the specifications with your equipment to these speakers. You know, don't try putting these on a 500 watt amplifier, because, yeah, you're going to cook stuff. You know, don't run them on an amplifier that is 2 ohm or 4 ohm only. Your amp has got to be able to handle 6 ohms. So if you've got a NAD amp that's like mine that can go 2, 4, 6, or 8, well, then you're fine. Switch it over to the 8 ohm bus line, and voila. If you don't have that, just make sure your amplifier specs and wattage output, make sure your amp does not exceed 40 watts per channel. Otherwise, you could end up with some very serious kaboom at full blast, right? Or even not even close to full blast. So, great little speakers. I would definitely recommend them. Check out their video up on here. I think you'll probably find a few speakers on YouTube. I don't know. I'm going to do some searching myself. When I get some time on my hands to actually do up some recordings of my own music to play through off of CD, I will put that video up with these speakers so you can hear them on my channel at that time. Probably I might have some time to get it done within the next week. Let's see what happens. But you'll know when it happens, because I'll have demo video. So this is like review. Okay. And check out the rest of their stuff on their site. I'm going to be going through their site to see what else they sell that might be pretty cool and usable and, you know, budget priced and still being good. And these are in Canada. So, you know, if you are Canadian, you are seeing Canadian prices here, which is great. You got an eco handling fee in Canada, of course. A whole whopping, what, 8 cents? Whoopie ding. You know, what's 8 cents? And they ship out within 1 to 2 business days currently. Like I said, they do have the white, which, I mean, if you like white, they're cool. I personally prefer all black, but, you know, to each their own, right? So, but anyway, that's it. That's all. Thanks for watching. Check out the video on their website so you can get a bit of a listen to them, see what you think. And, you know, I mean, you can take my word for it as well. They do sound really great, especially when you've got them on an amp that matches well. You know, I get some good power out of that NAD, so, you know, I really don't want to crank them full blast, but, you know, they do the job really nice. So, and they sound fantastic. Anyway, there you go. I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.